How to replace the motor in a Portacool 36-inch 3-speed evaporative cooler. Portacool has replacement parts for all of its units. Replacement is easy, requiring only a few steps to complete and a few basic tools. You'll need a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, a 1/2-inch socket, and wire ties and clippers. Before you begin, lock the wheels to keep the unit from moving while you're working. Unplug the unit and store the cord. Never perform any service on a unit until it's unplugged. Remove the screws across the top of the pad flap. Remove the pad flap and then remove the pads. Remove the center pad first and then work across, removing the pads on the sides last. To gain access to the control box, remove the 2 screws that hold the cover in place. Locate the cord in the control box that goes to the motor. Then locate the quick disconnect. The plug has clips on the side. Push these clips in and the plug will come apart. Next, make sure you have the correct replacement motor. Check to be sure the disconnect plug on the new motor is the same as the motor you're replacing. Follow the wire ties down the fan brace and cut the ties to release the cord. There are 4 bolts located on the other side of the motor mount that holds the motor in place. Loosen all 4 of these bolts to free the motor. Remove the belt from the pulley to release the motor. Lift the motor out of the unit and set it aside. Then position the new motor between the braces. Put the belt on the pulley to help steady the motor. Install all 4 bolts and finger tighten each one to secure the motor. Then push down on the motor and finish tightening all 4 bolts. Plug the cord into the quick connect in the control box and make sure it's locked in place. It only plugs in one way, so it can't be plugged in backwards. Put the wires back in the control box, making sure the grommet is seated properly to keep water out of the control box. Put the cover back on the control box and secure it with screws. Using wire ties, secure both cords to the fan brace to keep them from getting in the fan blades, and clip the loose ends of the ties. Arrows printed on the pads indicate which end goes up and which end goes to the front of the cooler. Replace the pads by installing from the outside toward the center, replacing the center pad last. Then put the pad flap back in place and secure it with screws. Replacement parts are available for all Portacool units, and the process requires a few simple steps. If you have any questions or need assistance, call Portacool Unit Technical Support at 888-COOL-AID, 888-266-5243.